Welcome back everybody to another NASCAR Heat 5 career mode episode. We're in the final race for the trucks in the round of 10. I moved ourselves into the round of 8. So we'll head off, try to get in our top 10 at Bristol. Should be fairly doable. We'll have a good truck. So let me jump on into it. So not a great qualifying result here, starting on 18th, but I think we'll be able to make it work. Just gotta get used to running this track again, and it's kind of odd switching between like this game and iRacing and stuff. They drive much differently, so it's just remembering how to drive this compared to iRacing. So while they have a somewhat similar feel, they drive different. So just need to make up some time here. Keep moving our way forward, get to that top 10, maybe. And again, not much pressure. Definitely looking at trying to get a top 10. But besides that, not too much to worry about. And even that, I think we can make up if we want to during pit stops. So it's just a matter of keeping ourselves in the fight, keeping ourselves with the pack that we need to be around. So got 8 laps to go, and yeah, let me see here. If I remember right, we've only got one pit stop that we need to make in this race, so be very interesting there as well. See how that turns out. We'll continue here. Come on. Wish I could rotate just a little bit better, but it's okay. Again, not a lot of pressure to need to perform super well here. I don't really have to gain many more positions. We're sitting in a great spot at the moment, so looking to the high side here. Move past done. We'll probably start doing that. Again, the truck is very versatile around this track. It can go low, it can go high. It's just a matter of managing throttle and giving people space. So let's keep her moving. Go. Got 2 laps to go in stage 1, and car blowing up in front of us. We get a point in stage 1. All very good there. Nobody's pitting this time around, which is fine. Can't quite make it to the end of the race on that, so that's understandable. Like that pit stop probably at the end of stage 2, and I'll get us to the end of the race. But good run here off the restart. Going up by the wall. I do remember being very good on the high side here, now that I think about it. As long as I can get the exit right. We got a rival of Moffitt down below us. going to cost me some time. Tries to push us to the wall. Going the same thing with Smith right up in front of me here. These are going to be harder passes, at least until everyone kind of spreads out. There we go. We're going to go actually to the inside on Smith. We're stuck between two rivals at the moment. Okay, we got clear of both of them. Okay, now Moffitt. Now they're getting back to the inside of me. Smith got loose. Let's go ahead and check him out. Okay, let's try to just follow a hill here. Let's kind of try to follow him through. It's raising against the bottom in front of us. Gonna go back to the top, I guess. Go. Back down to the bottom. Endfinger is just flying away. We may have the speed to go run him down once we get out of some of this traffic. Hard telling though, because he's got a massive lead. That may be harder to compete with, but we'll see. Still playing racing left, along with some pit stops that will group us all back together. I have the advantage when on pit road over everyone else, so that's going to help me out as well. Two laps to go. We're making good progress. I think staying out of traffic is going to really allow me to run much better than we have been. We've had to squabble our way forward a little bit so far. We're up 14 spots, now 15 spots, and the first two stages. So a lot time has been lost that way. So we'll see what we can do here in the third stage. Pit like everyone else. No changes to the truck. We're up 2 spots to the first spot. And we'll see if we can compete with Grant and Finger. If not, not a big deal. We will just kind of let him by. We'll find him a little bit at first, see if we can pull away with this thing. But I don't really expect to. I expect these AI to be pretty quick, at least right off the bat. So best bet is going to be to run on the bottom, I think. Kind of block off the runs. I also think we're going to be better off late in the run here. Kind of counterintuitive compared to how we usually run. So I also think we're going to be faster once Endfinger catches up with some lap traffic. Maybe. I think I've also got to wait for the tires to wear in a little bit. There's an imbalance here at first. But not a big worry here. Just need to maintain a top 10, which I think we can do pretty easily. So keep chugging along. Again, we're already into the next round. And even so, we'd probably be pretty much locked into the next round, even if we didn't have the win. So keep going. I've said chugging along a lot lately, but still running fast laps, so that gives me some confidence for maybe the last few laps of the race. We're holding pace with the guys in front of us. Sending faster and faster laps. I'm very interested to see how Mr. Enfinger in front of us gets through some of that lap traffic. I'm sure he's bound to encounter. So, he's got a good lead on us at the moment. But it's really not what I'm worried about. Just run consistently, keep it out of the wall. That's what I'm worried about right now. Coming up on our first little bit of lap traffic. Enfinger breezed past this, but it could hold up these guys in front of us. Looks like it's going to hold up Crafton. That may be a free spot right here. Just skate on by here. And it kind of allowed us to get a little bit closer to Rhodes here as well. We're not quite within striking distance, but we're right there with them. Crafton making his way back into the mix. Enfinger appears to be dealing with lap traffic just fine at the moment. And there's not really going to be enough laps to catch up to him, I don't think. So we'll probably just settle for a top 2 or 3. Rhodes and I might battle it out. Enfinger as well. But probably catch some of this lap traffic for the end of the race. We've got 7 laps left. And they're somewhat close, so we'll see. Enfinger's over 6 seconds in front of us. So I think that position is kind of out of the talk unless I can make up a second a lap on him. Which is not going to happen, I don't think. A couple tenths a lap maybe as he works through traffic, but now it'd have to be 11 tenths every lap. Now like 12 tenths every lap. So we're making up time, just not enough to make it feasible to catch up to him. But it's going to be about 13 tenths every lap now. Yep. So we're making up time, just not nearly enough to make it feasible. He is pretty stuck though. It's going to be basically 14 tenths now. 2 laps to go. We're going to get very, very close. Alright, he's got to the high side. He got to the high side now. We would need to make up 2.3 tenths this lap. The trend did not continue. He got past this little group of cars. But we've kind of solidified ourselves into the second spot. It's a good finish there. No complaints, worked our way through the field. So now we'll move on to what I'm guessing is an Xfinity race, maybe at Bristol as well. So let's jump on into that. There you go, round of 8. Second place gets me $62,000. Very nice there. Keep building up that wealth. That's some good savings there as well. We're going to need that truck a lot here, so coming up soon, we'll head off to the Xfinity Series, where we are also at Bristol. So let's jump on in and we'll see where I qualify. Qualified in the exact same spot as the trucks, though I don't think we're going to have quite the same speed. Here we're going to try and make our way through the pack. We've got 20 laps in stage 1. We'll see what we can do here. I'd be impressed if we're able to make our way up to the same positions, but not likely. It does help that I've got some more laps under my belt already. But it's going to help that we don't pull anything too stupid here. So up to 13th. Got plenty of racing left to go. It is easier to manage the traffic and these Xfinity cars compared to the trucks. Trucks are just so bouncy and everything. They bounce off each other. Plus, I've got more rivals there than I do in the Xfinity series. That makes it hard. So, running really well here so far. Kind of getting hung up behind Chastain. Of course, now you're going to go high. We're going to get underneath you on the exit. We're going to pull away a little bit. We're going to take a high entry, low exit. Clear of them. A little bit of a slide job there. Anyway, slide job or crossover? I'm not sure what you'd consider that, but let's try to run down 11th place. It's going to be a hard group to run down, though. I think they've got a decent gap to me here. Especially when you overdrive the corner. Makes it even harder to run them down. So there's a significant skill gap from 11th to 13th. I think pit stops will be right up with this group, though, or even just a caution. Not having to fight my way up to them will help me. So we may have a car that's going to chase us down here. Got 10 to go. Not that worried about it. Catch up to me, it'll be what it'll be. So just keep running our race. Goal is to get a top 20. Finish out the season the best that I can. Just unfortunate with not making the playoffs, but it is what it is. There's nothing. I just had too many DNFs in the middle of the season for it to work, so we know for next year can't have so many DNFs in the middle of the season. So yeah, still bummed about that, but we'll keep moving here. They're starting to slowly reel in these back two. Maybe we'll look at possible top 10 here. I kind of doubt it, though. So if they're going to battle each other, that may bring us into conversation here. Maybe. It's kind of an outside chance, but we'll see. Put a gap back to 13th, which is good. Yeah, now they're pulling away from me, so all good. We'll keep going. Nothing too worrying. I think I'll be able to stick with them next stage. So now that leader, on the other hand, he is just a blazing. I don't think I'm anywhere near that sort of speed. Two laps to go. Yeah, the leader's a half lap ahead of me in a span of 20 laps. So, guess we'll see there, but I don't think that's happening. It's kind of like Grant Enfinger in the last race. Just got a fast car. Oh, we've got Gregson running us down from behind, and there was a car that was slow up in front of us. I'm not sure if that was lap traffic or what, but yes, I'd say that was some lap traffic. Brandon Jones is pitting. Okay, got more and more people pitting. I think there could be a divide here. I'm gonna kind of sit on this one. Thing is, does a pit stop now get us to the end? I think it does. I think it's worth the pit stop now. I think that'll get us to the end. So we're back to 18th. We know all the guys in front of us have to pit before the end of the race. If I can keep this car clean, we may put ourselves in a good position to compete for a really good finish here. So there's going to be a lot of fast cars up here, but we're running down some slower cars as well. So I kind of split the field in half pretty well. We're just going to have to see what sort of speed we have. We're right around the cars that we were around. At the end of that stage, along with some cars who did not pit, who we were running down. We were right by Jones. He was right in front of us. But I think we're pretty much all these cars that were racing around besides Jones are cars who did not pit at the end of the stage. So we can make our way to the front here. We've got a chance to possibly put up a fight for the win. I think it's going to be tough, even if we can get to the front. But that possibility is out there, I believe. So we'll keep moving. And we'll see. I would have kind of liked to have fresh rubber for the end of the race, but if this is going to give me a shot at track position, I do think at a track like this, track position is going to be more important than my tires when it comes down to the end of this thing. So got a rival here. My only worry is I know a lot of these cars are faster. I'm able to mow through them because I've got some fresh tires. So that is my only worry, is that we're going to have cars like this running us down. So this car that's blowing up is going to slow up the leaders here. We've also got some lap traffic coming up. I'm going to try to run the high side, get some good runs off the corners. And we may be able to get... I think there's a good chance that we can get the stage win here, actually. It's all going to depend on how we can get through this lap traffic. Oh, that's beautiful, except Cindric also went to the high side here. Get out of the way, teammate. Oh, don't. How did I do that? Alright, I shouldn't have been so aggressive. That's my fault. That's why... That right there is why we didn't make it into the playoffs. We're still too aggressive in the Xfinity series. I try to do too much, and it just doesn't work. So, sign everyone here. Accept it. I think I'm going to drop the Dirt Series 4 next season. No need to continue prepping the cars. It's not bringing in that much money. I feel like we need to continue. Excuse me. And it just, yeah. More than anything, it's cost me some time there. So, keep moving here. Go for 2 top 5s. We need to perform well, but we got a lot of practice at this track. So let me assign the work. Is that how I want everybody assigned? I think so. We've got Speedway ready. We've got short track, or we got Super Speedway ready to go, and then we're going to have 2 short tracks ready to go. I think this is going to be good. Let's start the work here, and yeah, we'll see how the round of 8 treats us. But let me see how I qualify. Very fast truck here at Las Vegas. If I remember right, this race just barely slipped through our fingers last season as we were competing in the playoffs, but we were able to get it done at Talladega, and then I messed it all up with using the wrong truck at Martinsville, meaning that we didn't have a good truck for Phoenix. No need to worry about that this year though, as I've got the dual short track trucks, so no need to worry about needing to save one of them. Run both back to back, and hopefully we can do well at Phoenix. I fully intend on getting to the championship 4, but we don't have that many laps under our belt at Phoenix, which kind of scares me in terms of trying to fight for the championship. It'd be kind of unfortunate to be in the championship 4 2 years in a row and have to come back for a 3rd year just to win that championship like I want to do in each series. So honestly, it'd be kind of humiliating more than anything. That was an aggressive block, but gets the job done. I was going to say, I'm sure we got rear end damage. I'm sure he's got front end damage now with a hit like that. So we'll kind of see. The tires definitely fall off late in the run, as per usual, and the trucks. Please don't spin me. Again, we can make it through this stage of the playoffs fine, I believe, as we just gotta run consistently. We don't have to get a win by any means. Ooh. Save it there. Probably even tying up the truck just a little bit here. That, or maybe we'll go up on some right rear tire pressure. Well, we didn't DNF. We ain't get any stage points though either. So, I've got to do something about the... We're going to go up 2 clicks on the wedge, go up on the right rear tire pressure. I cannot have that dying on me like that. That was bad. So, accept that. We still lose 3 spots on pit road. We're going to be able to make our way up to the front. We'll be able to get stage points. And be able to compete at the end of this race. I think we can... This is probably another, what, 6 lap stage? Yep. I think even then we can make up 12 spots in 6 laps with the truck that we've got. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Just gotta get going first. And we're off the races now. I know it's going to be 12 spots in 5.5 laps, but by the time we get up to speed, lots of traffic up ahead. But those are just points sitting in front of us. We need points to secure ourselves in the playoffs. So I probably shouldn't have cut across that truck like I did, but a little damage never hurt nobody. That's a rival. Let's get past him, or not. Okay, we're going to be forced to run the high side here. Tapped in at help. Okay. Accelerate. Middle of 3 wide here. Got some draft to help us. Down to 2 wide. Then we can run a little bit of an outside, down to the inside. Play low. Up to the top 10. Let's get away from that rival. Dive it down in. Control the slide. Very nice. We're still burning through the right rear. Well, this will also give me a good idea of what's going to happen when I'm really pushing it. Freezing slow in the round of 8, though not that slow because he's still up in 5th. So I'm scared of what that would have been like if he wasn't on a bit of a cold streak. Oh, I wish it would have gone green all the way. I think I still need to go up on the wedge though. I mean, we're still burning that right rear, so I'm going to go up 3 more clicks actually. And up to 2nd. Perfect. Now it's just going to be mostly about tire preservation here. We've got 19 laps to go. These are going to be 2 fairly long runs to make it to the end. We're really going to have to pay attention to the tire wear. Make sure that we're all good there. May need to fall back a little bit in the running order in order to save them. Hopefully the wedge adjustment also helps with that. But still rotating the corner well, which is good. So that's my key thing right now, is still being able to rotate the corner, but making it so I can go all 12 laps on this tank of fuel, and not be all loosey-goosey by the end of it. So I also need to pay attention to, with about 12 laps to go, see how the truck is feeling, because that's going to be that 7-lap shootout to the end. Maybe even a little bit longer than that, depending on where the caution falls. So I need to be paying attention around that. About 14 to 10 laps to go, anywhere in there. I need to be paying attention to how those tires feel, so that I know, okay, what's it going to feel like on a longer run. So So let's keep going here. That is not ideal. We can't pit yet. We just gotta keep going. That really breaks up the stage weird now. It's also going to give me weird wear on my tires. We'll definitely make it. I think it can make it to the... Oh, we could have made it. I should have pitted, almost. It's not the end of the world. It does save me, I think, some in terms of tire wear. In a way. I mean, it opens up the door of pitting when I need tires versus when I need fuel, for sure. So there's that fine line. But really, we can pit whenever now. Again, I'm willing to give up some spots for some tire preservation here. But that's not to say I'm going to just give up the spots either. We're sliding behind Chastain here. Actually, we're going to get to the inside of him here. See if we can gas it up. Sliding up. Getting loose. And we're still firing them. And yeah, I think we can run another this little stint with the fuel that we've got. We'll run the fuel out. Tires will make it that long. I feel pretty confident about what they've given me so far. So we're going to give up a little bit of time here on track. Oh boy. Bring out the caution. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But we lost. Oof. That's a lot of positions to make up. Okay. Let's lock in. I don't know if they took tires. I know I had a lot of damage, but I don't know if they took tires either. Let's get below the 6 laps. Okay, that's what we had earlier. We got more spots to make up. Everybody's going to be in more of a go-go-go mode. So, slide up here. Come on, rotate. Thank you. Just barely scraped the wall there. Let's get through this traffic. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Okay, Friesen's slowly sliding back. Go to the apron there. We're going to go underneath Moffitt. I know he's a rival, but I need those spots now. Absolutely going fried tires, but I don't care. My rival here. Let's get past him now. Send her down into the corner. Slide up a little bit. Look good. Don't let Smith back inside. There we go. I think these guys are absolutely hosed if there's another caution. I'm trying not to bring anything like that out, but I'm not going to count out someone else bring out the caution. It's happened before. So, up to the top 10. Going to go middle now. Thought about going low. Decided to let it slide up a little bit. 3 wide at the moment. Majeski with a good run. Let's keep going here. I'd really like to start running the bottom, but I think I need the outside for the runs off the corner and down the back straightaway, or down the straightaways themselves. And I don't know how many laps I've got left. Not many, I know that. I don't know if I've got quite enough time to catch up to this group in front of me. But even 7th is going to be good points for me. 2 to go. Yeah, that's a tall task. Keep moving here. Get a little bit loose. Like I said, I was absolutely going to fry these tires. I wish if they put me about 15th, I think we have the lead here now. With having to start twice as far back, I can't make up that time. I absolutely fried tires. Getting through everyone else. Doesn't give me enough time to run these other guys down. So we'll have to get done at Talladega or Martinsville. Otherwise, we should be fine to make it on points. We'll check the point standings after the race, but should be more than okay there, as long as we don't DNF it here. 7th place, nothing in the world. We do miss out on our top 5 for a goal position, but oh well. So let's go to the main menu and wrap this thing up. 7th place, $50,000. Actually, only 11 points to the good here, so it's going to be important to stay consistent at both Talladega and Martinsville. But next episode will kick off at Las Vegas and the Xfinity series. Should be a good one there as well. Seem to run well there in general, but that's going to wrap things up for today. Should be exciting. I think we're going to have both Las Vegas and then, we're going to have Las Vegas and then I'm guessing a double Talladega race. So that should be lots of fun. So hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.